What's going on, YouTubers? I wanted to make a video for you guys to show you how I just created space. So previously, this little setup we have right here, these speakers right here, about 8 inches wide, were on the side of the television on the ground. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna try putting them behind the TV. It made zero sound quality difference, and I no longer see them, which I think actually looks better. I mean, I just see it on the slight side of the TV. I was able to push this to the right and these shelves and allow a glass shelf to do Batman bust right here. I moved all the posters to the right as well, combined these ones, and I was able to fit this Batman sideshow art print right here. So now I have this Bell Batman bust here, still doing Bane 1/3, Prime 1 underneath. To the left will not be Green Arrow. Green Arrow will be going back to his original spot. So I now have an open glass shelf to put whatever I want, pending future releases. It could be Star Wars, Batman. I may even just put Jyn Erso there and separate Jyn and Rey. But now when I'm sitting down watching TV, I can actually see Superman a lot better, see the Batman bust a lot better, see that a lot better. Frankly, just see this entire thing better because it's more to the right now. So I think it actually looks quite a bit, better. I did even connect the lighting. Let me show that to you guys. So I got the lighting in the glass shelf. I was able to connect it to my system. Really like the Batman bust there. I think it looks really good. Liked it even better than where I had it before. So now this spot is available. So I did purchase another glass shelf. That's the only display shelf that could fit there. I can't put another Besta. It's too wide and would hinder me from opening my under the basement door. So a glass shelf is the only option. Green Arrow will go back there. So now I have this extra spot. I removed the Batman poster that was there and put it right there, which was that one previously. So I had to change the frame up. So now I have a 24 by 36 poster frame to go on this wall. And I will be getting the glass shelf with Green Arrow inside and being able to put a statue up here. So my available options are obviously Justice League Superman, which is a very good option. It's shipping right now. The EX actually is still available. However, my one problem with that, I already got the 1/4 Superman there. And I got this amazing Superman right here, the half scale, which I absolutely love. And that's still the reason I never bought that Superman, is because I already have, multiple Supermans, over 4 Superman statues, and Henry Cavill basically is no longer going to be Superman according to news media. So I was thinking, yes, he's part of this line. Yes, it would look good. I do love that laser eye head. I'd display that 100% of the time if I did get it. However, there's another DC character I don't have that I also love who does have a future, Shazam. So I can't really do my Photoshop to show you guys because I don't have my glass shelf. Once I get the glass shelf, I'm definitely going to Photoshop that shiz. That ships around August. And Khaleesi actually got delayed till end of the year. So Khaleesi is no longer my birthday gift. It's going to be my Christmas gift. And for my birthday gift, I'm going to do Shazam 1/3. I really thought about Superman. I was very tempted. It was in my car. It's like, gosh, I just do Superman. It's shipping now. It's always tempting when it's shipping now. Very tempting because I hate waiting. But I already have Supermans. The only thing that new Superman brings to the table is the laser eye head. Outside of that, the costume, the base brings nothing new to my collection. I got this costume and superior head sculpt, and just overall detail and presence. And I have 2 other 1/4 scale Supermans. I got action pose on both of those, more or less, flying pose. So the new Superman really didn't bring much to the table outside of 1 head, where Shazam brings 4 heads. The Shazam character, same scale as Justice League. I love Shazam. He has a second movie in the works, likely going to have a third, possibly in future Justice League movies, who knows. But he has a future where Henry Cavill more or less has said he's done playing Superman. So I think, I'm about 99% sure I'm going to go with Shazam. I'll get a Shazam poster, get the glass shelf, Let me know your thoughts on what I could potentially put where the Green Arrow is at. 'Cause Green Arrow will go back inside the glass shelf over there. I want to keep it that way, so I have all the Justice League, more or less movie characters right there. Just that Green Lantern's technically comic. You know, I could just throw my Blu-ray movies in that glass shelf, you know, do 3-tiered Blu-ray movies, you know, so really don't want to have to buy another statue. And I was looking around my collection, I'm like, the only thing I could really move that might make sense is Jyn Erso, who's next to Ray right there, if you see. I'm like, I could separate them so it's just one character per bester right there. She would fit there fine. It'd look good. It just means it's all Star Wars like underneath right here. So that's definitely a viable option. Outside of that, I'm not really sure what to put, and I really don't want to have to buy something else. You know, it's like, I got so much on pre-order ready, I can't really allocate new funds to another statue. But Shazam is now going to become my birthday gift. Khaleesi will be my Christmas gift. Because the wife did promise me 2 statues this year for that. No, outside of my allocated pre-orders, more or less. So that is basically what I did. You know, I moved the speakers on top of here. Moved Batman over right there, which I think looks much better now. And I will be getting Shazam. Unless I randomly decide to pick up that Superman, you'll randomly see a Superman video. It's very, very unlikely I'll pick up that Superman, like a 1% chance. Shazam, I've always wanted that Shazam. I've actually kind of always wanted to put it here next to Justice League because I saw it at the Prime 1 gallery and it looked like it was perfectly in scale with these characters. He'll be a little bit higher, obviously, on the glass shelf, but his base also fits this glass shelf better. He's only 13 by 13 like inches wide and deep, where Superman's 17 inches. So if Superman was there, he would stick out. Width-wise, depth-wise, he's fine. But Shazam will fit better. They're about the same cost. Shazam comes with 4 heads, where Superman's only 2. And it will bring a new character to my collection, which I love. I loved Shazam movie. Really liked it, actually. Very good. And so I always wanted to get that Shazam. So that is the plan and idea. It does not feel any more crowded at all. In fact, I think this just looks better that way. And I'll got the glass shelf and I'm doing a Shazam poster over there, and I'll definitely Photoshop Shazam on there once I get that. But Shazam is definitely coming. He's supposed to be slated on Prime 1's website June to August, but then like on some US retailers, he's slated for August. So luckily he's not too far out. So a few more months, you know, possibly 3, 4, 6 months max probably if there's no delays. And Shazam can enter the collection. So I'm a big fan of Shazam, so I'm really excited to bring him to you guys. His ES is actually quite low. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you guys, how I was able to create some space and I'm able to get Shazam. And the only other option I could put there is if I wanted to get like another DC bust, but God, those Queen and Infinity Studio ones are so darn expensive. $3 grand, I ain't spending that, heck no. Only way I could get that is if I sold something like this, and I ain't doing that. So Shazam is it. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on that glass shelf. Should I do movies? Should I do Jyn Erso? I mean, it's kind of hard to really determine that. I mean, I have more or less DC, Batman, Superman, Deathstroke on top. You know, so it's like, I feel like it should be DC or just stick to movies because I don't want to have to buy another statue. In fact, because I am getting Darkseid, I'm no longer getting the Sideshow Catwoman as of right now. So that may change. My EX still hasn't converted. I'll determine that if my EX converts, but I still love that Catwoman, would love to get it. But that's it though, folks. I am getting the Bumblebee bust finally from Prime 1. I'll tell you about that in that video tomorrow. Still got 3 items in transit from 2 from China, 1 from Germany. It still just says Origin Post is preparing shipment, so waiting on that. And then hopefully Alita and Siri can ship here in the next month or so, because both those are pretty much shipping now from Prime 1 and starting to ship from Sideshow. I went through a retailer on both though, so it could be a little bit longer for me. But, you know, I'm willing to wait if I can save a few $100. Also, Thanos bust should arrive end of the month. He'll obviously go right there in the middle, centerpiece to this room in my collection. So very, very excited to get Thanos bust. And yeah, that is it arriving. And I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.